Hi, this is Ronnie, and welcome to my channel, and Punched Out Thursday with Kathy, Krista, myself, and Dorothy. And we will all be featuring our punches today. I'm going to use this picture, and that's my son-in-law. Yeah, he's a panda bear. He is a big, cuddly bear. My daughter teases him all the time. And he diets, it seems like constantly. But he's not too far overweight at all. He just thinks he is. I That's my old Build-A-Fox punch. And I usually don't use it. I bought it to go with cards because it's small. And I like bigger things on my scrapbook pages. But it can also make other animals. So I'm going to make panda bear with it. And I have seen it a long time ago. People used it to make a panda bear. And they would just trim those little ears in a little perfect circle. And I can't do that. So I punched me out 2 circles. And since this is so tiny, it was 1/4 inch circles. I did leave a little bit of the ear there so I could just go right on top of it and put my circles there. But yeah, I cheated a little bit compared to the ones that made me buy this punch. Yeah, I'd seen it on YouTube and I thought, oh, I got to have that punch. I wanted the owl one too, but I never did get it now. It's so expensive, I probably never will. Uh, oh, I'm going to go ahead and make his nose pink. I thought I'd do something different and have him have a pink nose. And I was going to make a mouth and highlight its eyes, but I noticed looking at this layout that I did not. I forgot about it, so his eyes are not highlighted in white. Neither is his nose, and he don't have a mouth. Um, I am using a 1/4 inch eye. No, it's 1/8 inch eyes. 1/4 inch looked too big on there. I took the little part that does his bandit eyes on, well, it's not bandit eyes. It's not the raccoon. It's a fox, isn't it? I don't remember what that part makes. But I took it, folded it in half, and trimmed around and made the outside part of his eyes. And then I put the 1/4 inch punch, 1/8 inch punch, I take it back, 1/8 inch punch down first in white. And then I'm going to use 1/8 inch again. And all I'm going to do is move it up a little bit so it looks like he's looking up and you can just see the bottom part of his eyes. Because I didn't have a smaller punch. Well, I do have one somewhere, but I haven't used it hardly since I bought it because it's so absolutely tiny. I guess it's a 1/16 inch. It is super tiny. And let's see, what am I doing now? Oh, you know how on a panda bear they have 4 legs that's in black? Well, the bottom part of his body is like in black, and then where his arms are, it's like a band that goes behind him that's in black. So his shoulders are in black and his arms are in black. So I had to cut the belly part down because that's white. And I am going to end up cutting a little strip right there, and that's to to make a little safety thing on the back, because I thought all I'm going to glue is his chin on there, and I wanted him a little bit sturdy. Not that I'm going to do much with him other than put him on the layout, but I just didn't want to take a chance. Okay, this is the other punches. I'm going to do 2. I'm going to do one with the hearts, and I found this one out accidentally. I punched the heart out, and one's going to be 1/2 inch punch, and then the other one is going to be a 1/4 inch, well, rounded on the bottom part because it was pointy. And then I'm doing the red in the 1/4 inch also. And see, that's going to be his little tongue. Well, then when I went to test the little tongue, I thought, oh, that looks like ears up there. So I'm turning one heart upside down and then the other one right side up and making a bear that way, and using the top part of the heart there for his ears. Well, it's a heart. This is going to be a her. And see, it's just 2 hearts right there. And here comes another heart, and that's going to be his nose. I think hearts work really good for animals' nose. And I just put 2 drops of glue on there, and I'm putting the 1/4 inch No, that is not the 1/4 inch. I take it back. That is the 1/8 inch punch. And here's the other, those same heart on that punch laying right there. And I put them end to end and made a bow. And see, that's baby bear. I'm going to do Papa Bear next. And I've already done Mama Bear. And you're going to see her in a minute. But I thought, well, I'm going to do the 3 bears and the panda bear. And then I thought, well, I need to do a polar bear because I don't have a polar bear on here. And then I thought, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and do another panda bear because I wanted to show one examples that were made with punches in case y'all don't have the fox builder punch. But chances are you don't. But I thought if somebody does, at least they can see they can make a panda bear out of it. But yeah, here's my Papa Bear, and I did ink him, and I am using the bigger nose. I thought, oh, I got to use the bigger nose because it's just too cute not to. So yeah, I used the I believe that's the 1/2 inch. Well, I got it wrote down on this piece of paper. Did I bring it in here? No, I didn't. I was going to and bring it in here. But just use whatever punches you have. If it looks all right, use it because like I started to use certain punches and laid it down there and they didn't work, so I quit. But there's my other ones and I'll talk about them as I put them on the layout. And I hate to say this, but I sincerely apologize. I forgot to zoom back out. I should never zoom in. I am the world's worst about not remembering to zoom back out. I am just so sorry. I seen that and I thought, oh, there's no way I can do this layout again and get it up in time. I'm having a hard enough time as it is uploading. And the bad part about it, when you move very much when it's zoomed in, it shakes. But if you're not doing very much, it's all right. And so the times I'm doing more, it's going to shake. I am sorry. I really am. Uh, I'm making my title here. Oh, that's my son-in-law, and he is dressed as a panda bear. And I'm sure you've all heard, if you had the TV on at all, they're doing bear hunts across the United States just for something for kids to do where they can just ride in the car through the neighborhood and people put bears in the windows. Well, my daughter has one in the window, but she had this bear costume, so she asked her husband if he'd go out there and wave to the kids. Well, different neighborhoods was doing it, and they announced on the radio and everything and had it all planned. Well, people were generally going in their neighborhood. Well, by word of mouth, they told about him being out there waving to kids and him dressed as a panda bear. So their neighborhood had much more than planned and more nights because people called and asked if he'd be out there and they could go ahead and come there because they heard about it. And so, yeah, he was a pretty popular guy dressed as a panda bear. But yeah, it's something for the kids to do while they can't really get out from the house, but they can take a car ride around the neighborhood. But see Mama Bear over there, she has a little butterfly, and I just covered her up. I no more mention her, and I cover her up. But see that panda bear up there? I'll talk about the panda bear. The panda bear up there, I used a larger oval punch, one of the ones I got a little while ago. And then I took my butterfly punch, the Martha Stewart one, and it's the one with 3 butterflies. And I cut the butterfly in half and just kind of rounded it where I cut it and then turned it upside down for his eyes. And then I did the eyes the same way as I did the other one over there on the baby bear, I think it is. Nope, it's not. It's the one with the looking up. Yeah, one on top of the other. No, no, no. That one, all I did was put the black ones on there and just highlight it with my white gel pen. That was it. I want to make sure I get this right. I had to think. And see the dragonfly up there on the head? Well, I'm going to move it in a minute, but underneath the underneath the dragonfly, I put some tufts of black hair up there. Not that a panda bear really ever does have tufts of hair up there, but I put some up there with the wings of the butterfly in black, so it looks like he had tufts of hair sticking up. And then the polar bear up there, they always seem to have such a long nose compared to the rest of them. I took my egg punch that's shaped like an egg, and I used it. I punched it out, and then I kind of flattened it and made the edges smooth up there where it wouldn't be cut straight across, and inked everything, and of course used another little heart for the nose. But yeah, I think that's all the bears. Oh, I did say Papa Bear down there. See him down there? You couldn't see him before. I made his nose bigger. I thought, well, it's Papa Bear. He needs a bigger nose. And all I did was take my smash pen, which I like using on stuff like this because it's not shiny. It's a felt pen, so I think it works really good on doing things on the scrapbook page for that reason. But I am just putting circles around here, and I used a sketch. I had it earlier, and I don't think I talked quick enough, and I had already moved it. But it's for the Mercy Tiara um, winner inspiration challenge, and it was to use a sketch. So that's what I did. Of course, I did mine a little different. I did put the title where they had the title, only mine is huge. I could have used smaller letters and maybe look closer to it. And my circles aren't as big because I used my punches instead of my creative memory circles. But it's got the two colors, one on each side, and then it's got the circles. So I used it as inspiration. And I'm cutting off the extra pieces that were hanging out. And I'm going to put one more up here. This is not on the sketch either, but I felt as big as my title was down in that corner, I had to put something up there in the left-hand corner. And I was going to put this on there somewhere anyway. And I'm putting COVID-19 up there. So they would, if anybody knew what the COVID-19 bear hunt was, they'd automatically know if they looked at this later. But instead of just calling it the bear hunt, I decided to call it the Great American Bear Hunt because from what I've seen on TV, it's all over America anyway. So that's my title, the Great American Bear Hunt. And I decided to do the word American in red, white, and blue. So I pulled them out of my patriotic iris container and put it on there, but I used different letters. I did not have no E, so of course I used upside down 3, and I didn't have an R, so I used a P, and then the right hand side of an X down there at the bottom, and it worked perfect. And I think I had enough letters. Let me look at my layout. Yeah, for bear hunt. No, I didn't have an A, and so I cut off a Q to make the A on bear hunt. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. And I thought I'd go with the bright and colorful on there. Can y'all tell? But yeah. Um, Yeah, there's Mama Bear with the little butterfly on her head. And see how that other butterfly's turned upside down? You can tell it's butterflies turned upside down, but a lot of those panda bears have those big black eyes. All the black is around the eyes also. And there's my Great American Bear Hunt. And that bear hunt is in corrugated paper. And Papa Bear was down there at the left. And here's Baby Bear. And I was going to make her pink or blue and forgot. But I was going to make it a boy if I was going to do blue. But then I decided I needed a bow. But there's Mama Bear. And there's a close-up of the panda bear. Oh, and I used that eye drop punch for the mouth. And there's my one with the fox builder punch. And, oh, a close-up of Papa Bear. I think I was showing off the title before. And that's it. I am done. That's my layout. But thank y'all so much for watching, and hopefully this will go up better than some of them have been going lately. The internet. There's a lot of people on here. I'm thankful for what internet I am getting. But if you leave a comment below, I'll be glad to get back with you. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. And if you like the video, hit a thumbs up. And of course, all my subbies, thank you so much. I hope you have a happy, scrappy week and take care. Bye.